Welcome, Kristie. It's great to have you with me. Thanks so much for joining me. We've got another edition of our live client success interviews. And this week I wanted to introduce Kristie. And Kristie is a mum of two gorgeous girls. And she's been training with us for quite a few years now as part of our group fitness program. And I wanted to get her on because she's been amazing. She's achieved some fantastic results and being one of our most consistent as well. So thanks, Kristie, for joining me.
Thanks for having me. Happy Friday.
For a Friday, I know, very good. And hey, first question I want to ask you was, when you think back to when you joined, it was a long time ago now.
It was.
Think about
like 6 years ago.
Yeah, it's amazing. You've done so well. Can you think back to why you joined in the first place?
Well, I think at that stage I wanted to get really fit because I was turning 30. And then I decided that was a pretty rubbish reason to just have one goal. So then I thought, why not do this as a form of role model for my child, which I had one at that stage.
Nice.
And then I got pregnant with the second child. So I had a bit of a break, and then I came back because, again, I wasn't happy where I was at, and I could do better, and I could lead by example to show the kids, hey, get out there, get active, do what you can, make some new friends, have some fun, lift some heavy things, try not to do too much cardio, That's my love of cardio.
Yep, I know that. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed the group environment too, meeting new people and learning new awful exercises like burpee broad jumps and up down things, and just trying to grow and do things that make you uncomfortable but make you fitter at the same time.
Awesome. No, that's great. And before you joined us, had you ever done anything like group and stuff before?
I had done some personal training on and off since I was about 21, and I'd go through this cycle where I'd go for, a few months and then get distracted and then find a new trainer and get distracted, and just trying to find something that I was happy with. And then obviously met you guys when I met Chris through the whole rugby thing. And then, decided enough was enough and wanted to join and see what it was all about. And I've been back ever since.
Oh, wow. Oh, no, I can't believe you put up with me and the other.
Cheers, Dan.
Well
Where's my wine?
Yes, exactly. That's right. So awesome. And share with us a little bit about some of the results you've achieved over that time, because I know you've achieved a lot. And but in your words, what are some of the things you feel like you're really proudest of in that time?
Sorry. I think consistency. I'm happy to get up at the crack of dawn to come hang out with you guys for 45 minutes and run around in the cold, because I know that consistent effort, I'm going to get fitter. I might not get smaller, but I will get fitter and I will feel better for getting out and doing stuff. So I like the consistency is key, as you guys love to say.
Yep.
And when I added in the strength training as well, just to balance out between the body weight stuff and the strength stuff, and then that feeling of getting stronger and lifting things that you didn't think you could ever do. I like that sort of fun stuff. And then those awful runs, fun runs, as you call them.
Yes.
Doing those, done a few of those, which I thought I'd never do.
Yep.
So Hill to Harbour, Lake Mac twice, and then the Fort 5 twice. So the 10K, 2 5Ks, and the 2 10.5s.
That's awesome. For someone who apparently doesn't like running.
I hate it.
I think you secretly love it, just quietly.
No, it's physically painful. Like, it hurts my body. But I do it.
And how do you feel like, you mentioned before you started, you were someone who was, do a few months, get distracted and whatever and whatnot. Yeah. But like, do you feel like now your approach to health is different, or your approach to your longevity of health has changed? Or do you feel like you're in a much better place now to be able to consistently kind of nurture yourself and your health and manage it moving forward? Tell me a bit
Yeah,
about that.
I think so, because starting off so young, it's like, oh yeah, go to the gym, go out party. It sort of defeats the purpose of going to the gym in the first place. But yeah, I think as I've gotten older, it's made a big difference, and I'm happier where I'm at, and that knowing that it's okay to have a rest day, it's okay to listen to your body, and it's important to listen to your body. That's why I haven't been at training this week. Sorry.
That's
And
right.
then, yeah, again, the kids come into it a lot as well, and showing them how to move forward as they get older with their sports and their dancing and their swimming and their general well-being. I don't want to be a bad example. I just want to say, look, let's do it this way, give it a try, and go from there.
That's great. That's fantastic. I mean, that's great that you want to have that influence on your kids, which is fantastic. And last question I want to ask you was, like, think back to when you joined and where you were at. Now, I know you've had some ups and downs through the period you've been with us, and you've been able to shake it off and keep going, which is fantastic. Like, what's your advice to someone out there, maybe who's similar to you, but they've got young kids particularly, or maybe they were back where you were, a couple of months here, a couple of months there. What's your advice to them to help them stay consistent? Like, how have you managed to do that?
I think just take it one day at a time. Some days you're going to be super keen to train, other days you're not, and that's okay. Like, either show up or have a rest, but just keep going. One day at a time, one foot in front of the other. Start off easy, work up, whether it's more reps or heavier weights, just take it easy on yourself and put in the effort, because you're worth it.
Well, that's a great way to end.
What I got.
That's fantastic. No, absolutely. That's fantastic advice. I appreciate it. And you've been a great, I guess, example of that, in terms of you have been able to just be someone that's kind of being committed to chipping away, and the results what's happened from that is you've been able to achieve some fantastic things in terms of not just physical transformation, but your mindset and approach to health is really one that's going to set you up for long-term success, which is awesome. And that's provided you the consistency that you've got now, which is awesome. And like you said, one of the things I think you said there really well was, you haven't been in this week because of you're nurturing your body and you're going through some things at the moment, but that's okay. And that it's like, we can take a big breath and it's not the end of the world.
No, it's not.
You can come back, and I think the approach you have is, the terms of the lifestyle allows you to be like, all right, I can be patient with it and I don't have to be on all the time, which is fantastic. So fantastic. I love it. Well done. Thank you so much for joining me again today. And thank you so much for sharing your story. And I hope there's some other parents out there that resonate with Kristie. You've done really well. And I will see you hopefully next week.
Hopefully I'll be there.
You have a lovely weekend, and enjoy the Pinot Noir.
Oh.
Did I say it right?
I don't know.
I'm not a wine person. I got no idea. All right.
All right.
Thanks so much. Take care.
Bye.
See ya. Bye.